My recent experience with the play Moulin Rouge was not a pleasure for me, but it might be for others. So trying to present my view, which may not be somebody else's view. And this is Dr. David D. Schein, and welcome to this special edition of Starstruck, where we keep people up to date on the arts and entertainment scene, at least within my universe. Houston Center for the Arts, the Hobby Center, named after one of the former lieutenant governors of Texas and a famed Texas family, the Hobby family, is a venue for most of the traveling Broadway musicals that come to the Houston area. Occasionally there's a few at Jones Hall, but mostly at the Hobby Center, which is a very up-to-date, decent venue. Moulin Rouge is a fictional story based on the real cabaret in Paris that was founded around 1890. So it's been around for 130 years. The play actually is also a movie at the present time. The movie starred Nicole Kidman, and I understand if I'd seen the movie, I might have enjoyed that a lot more than this particular play, particularly due to attractions and the way that things were staged. I have personally attended a real show at the Moulin Rouge nightclub about 5 years ago in Paris, and this is what I was sort of expecting was some type of storyline, but I can tell you that the gorgeous showgirls that are featured in Paris, I was expecting something more akin to that. Most likely without the nudity. Most Broadway productions don't feature a lot of nudity. The actual club does feature a fair amount. So it's, depends on what you're looking for. What this play presents, however, is a poorly presented, in my opinion, plot of La Boheme, where this very famous opera, one of the 10 most performed operas, features the heroine who is dying of what was called consumption at that time and is called tuberculosis today. And ironically, since 1890, when the Moulin Rouge opened, there have been dramatic developments in terms of cures for tuberculosis, but she surely would not have been allowed to stay on stage as she is dying from consumption, which is what we saw in this warped version of La Boheme, again called Moulin Rouge. The production featured a strange music mix by taking clips of music and lyrics from popular songs, especially Elton John. There were various soul songs and a random sampling of other popular songs from the 70s and 80s, oftentimes mixed together in the same performance or dance routine or song. I found it hard to follow and discordant. Some other people might have found it entertaining and refreshing, but that's the way things go. At the real club, the performers are stunning. Again, I'm not sure there was a political message here, but this was a mixed bag of performers. It also included a drag show in at least 2 numbers, including the big final big performing number. Not my taste, might be somebody else's taste. The set itself, which was on display at the beginning of the show, and they had the ushers running around telling people, oh, you can't take pictures, you can't take pictures. I'm not sure why you can't take a picture of the opening set. Certainly endorse not taking pictures of the actual performance. But in any event, the set was stunning, had some interesting features to it. And for me, frankly, the high point of the entire show, which doesn't say a lot about a musical production. And so in any event, I wanted to salute the lead male characters, which included actors Conan Ryan, Austin Durant, Nick Rashad Burroughs, and Andrew Brewer, who did an incredible job with what I thought was some difficult and awkward material. The only 2 really attractive female actors were Courtney Reed as the lead, Satine, and Libby Lloyd, who had one sexy number that featured her. They did a good job for what they did. My main complaint about Courtney Reed was that her voice is not well suited to the rock and soul music that was featured in this show. I thought she would have done better in a country review rather than this one. But again, my party, the others in my party felt that she had a good voice and was good looking and did a nice job. So again, we all have to take on our own views of things. I will warn you, the runtime with intermission of almost 3 hours added to my misery might have been a good fit for others who were really enjoying the show. My usual disclaimer, I buy my own tickets. I do not tell anyone that I'm planning to do a review. I don't tell anyone in advance in most cases. Dr. Dave awards Moulin Rouge, the play now touring, 1 star. Although the audience at my performance seemed very enthusiastic, and I let you draw your own conclusions. This is Dr. David D. Schein for Starstruck. Thanks for joining us, and if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe on your favorite platform.